Today we're being joined by young St Kilda youngster, Jack Peris. Jack, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks, Goose. Thanks for having me.
No worries. So first of all, you were part of the Saints NGA Academy. What was that like? A bit easy to transition through the Saints that way?
Yeah, a lot easier, especially because there were 4 NGA boys that got put into the Saints list this year. So obviously I made some good friendships with them over the years. And yeah, no, like the NGA was really good. Got some elite coaches, Nick Del Santo and TDL, Trent Dennis Lanes down there as well. And it's a really professional program and it transitions well into the AFL. So I'm very grateful to go through that program.
So obviously joining Marcus and Machito and Josiah, and there was another one thing as well, all of you guys. Who do you reckon will be the player to watch out of your group for next season?
Well, it's a bit unfortunate. Marcus is going through a back injury at the moment, so he's doing a bit of rehab. But Mitch is moving really well on the training track, and his body's really ready for AFL at the moment. I reckon Mitch will go really well early on in the season, and we'll see how he goes. But he's training really well, and Josiah's training really well as well. So he's tracking well. So I think everyone's going really well at the moment, and like the club's really happy with how everyone's progressing through pre-season.
So what type of roles Rats pinned you in for the upcoming season, or is there any particular role he said you in, or a multitude of roles? Because I suppose these days you got to play multiple positions to get a game.
What's that? Sorry, Rats. Can you repeat it?
That's all right. What type of role has Rats got you lined up for next season, or a few roles?
Yeah, to start, I'm in the back line at the moment. So I think just to start the season off, through the VFL or whatever, so through the pracky games as well, I'll play off the half-back role and a similar role to Bradley Hill, and Nick Hind and Adam Sard, just using my speed off the half-back. I'm very happy with that role at the moment. And then obviously I can play a bit forward and on the wing as well. So I don't know. It depends how I progress and stuff through the pracky games, but I'll start off the halfback, which I'm happy with. Yeah.
Obviously, it's a tad harder to get into the men's team when you got to be under a category B, or obviously having I suppose not hope, but need an injury to be promoted and then have that a greater opportunity to get a chance. But obviously see how you go next year and hopefully go well from there. Have you got a jumper number yet?
I think all the jumper numbers got leaked on the Saints TV. I don't know if you follow them. Yeah. I think they leaked it the other day. But the club hasn't put out anything yet. I'm 45 at the moment, so obviously I'm just training really hard to get a spot on the senior list, and we'll see whatever number I get in a couple of years' time or whatever, and see how I go. But right now I'm just training really hard and for a list spot, and doing the best I can.
Yeah, you speak well there of the jumper number leaks. Yeah, on the AFL side, I think last week actually leaked that originally had a few players with jumper numbers, but it left number 2 vacant, which I found a bit odd that a number 2 would be vacant, but obviously maybe a current player switching numbers. But I found that a bit odd. But it was leaked throughout the last few weeks, so I assume that was the case, but hopefully when the club does announce that soon, it'll be great. But so who's your favourite team? Obviously, you've spoken some other platforms with Ben Long and having that connection there. Is there any other guys you got good teammates with so far?
I'm really close with obviously the new Draftee boys. Nasiah, he's a funny bloke, and Josiah as well. My favourite player was definitely Jack Steele the past couple of years. I love the way he plays, and just a good role model at the club, good leader. All the boys are really welcoming, and there's a lot of funny blokes, Hilly and Longy. So I can't really pick a favourite. So
So can't pick a favourite, but is there anyone that just ticks you off so much that you can't handle them, I suppose?
Constant. Not really. There are a few boys that they're funny and annoying at the same time sometimes. So
I've heard Dan Hanbury's in that category. Is that true?
Hanbury, he's a really funny bloke. So but no, he's not too annoying, Hanbury, but he's a funny bloke.
I've spoken to a few players on and off over time, and he was probably one they thought was similar to what you said, funny and annoying at the same time. But hopefully, when he's injury free, he's also a very good player and a good leader as well. Did you grow up for the Saints as a kid?
What's that, sorry?
Did you grow up for the Saints as a kid? Or someone else?
Nah, so I don't know. I kind of switched teams a bit as a kid. Went to Collingwood and then Essendon, and then I followed Hawthorn most of my childhood because of Cyril Rioli. So he was the biggest idol for me growing up. Yeah, loved him.
There was obviously a lot of people that are jumping on bandwagons, but you didn't jump from premiership to premiership, also with Essendon, because they haven't won a final in over 6,000 days. But so obviously it's been well publicised about your mum being an Olympian. What's she been like as a role model to help you throughout your footy journey so far?
She coached me through athletics and everything, and just being around her, following her, and watching how she goes about her business. Going to the track growing up and everything. My mum and dad, they worked really hard at what they did. So just being in that professional environment and learning a lot off them really helped me be disciplined and just work hard to what I want to achieve. So I guess that they both helped me in a way that, like, my mindset, professional mindset, and just working hard at everything I do.
Yeah, just a few final quick ones for you, Jack. Appreciate you coming on. Actually, I just had a blank then. Who's the player to most look forward to in the Saints list, in the entire list next year? That think outside the obvious ones like Steele and Crouchy and that, but outside of those type of guys, who do you expect to be on the cusp of some good things next year that people may need to look out for?
Nick Caulfield is moving well at training. He's been really good at pre-season. Hilly ran a PB in the 3K time trial, and he's been training really well at training. So I think those two have been really setting the tone. Mitchie Owens has been going really well as well. So I'd say those boys at the moment. And obviously Hanbury has been moving really well, coming back from injury. So hopefully he can stay injury free next season.
Hopefully finals is just around the corner. It was in 2020, disappointing this year, I suppose, with some injuries as well. Hopefully he can stay injury free and finals yet again. Thanks for coming on, Jack.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks heaps, Scoops.
Cheers, Jack.